And did you see the with the lady in Las Vegas, the death lady?
Oh yeah, I just saw that today.
Yeah, did you see? You saw the one I posted?
I didn't see what you posted, but I'll follow Roland Martin, and so he talked about it. That's how I saw it.
You saw her interview? Okay, so I posted her interview about what happened. So the problem is, so if you guys don't know it, a deaf woman in Las Vegas. It was actually it happened 3 weeks after George Floyd, or 4 weeks after George Floyd. It was like it was like a month or two after George Floyd got killed.
Okay, like most stories where it's happened months ago, but the footage is coming out now.
It's just coming out now, yeah. So
because the same thing with the lieutenant. I think his thing happened a month ago or a couple months ago.
Yeah, a couple months ago.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Like the stuff is recent, but it's not like it happened yesterday. Like no,
yeah.
this is technically old, but the public is seeing it for the first time,
which is the problem.
That too,
which is really a problem. But
which is another thing we're gonna get into in a minute with somebody else. But continue story.
But yeah, so she gets pulled over, a deaf lady and her 2 children in the back seat, 10 and 7, and so she gets pulled over and she's deaf, and like they're trying to communicate with her, and she obviously can't communicate. Neither one of them can sign. Mm-hmm. So instead of them calling for the service, because there's a language service that cops have.
They had the daughter do it.
Yeah, they had the daughter do it, which is illegal by the Disability Act. So she pulls her mask down. They're telling her to pull her mask up, but she's telling them to put their mask down so she can read their lips. Because if she can read their lips, she can communicate. She can have the daughter communicate. You know what I mean? Which is, again, still illegal, but it's better than them just yelling at her and telling the daughter to communicate. So they're telling the daughter to communicate, and the girl's panicking. She's like, "Why are you bothering with mom? Why are you bothering with mom?" They yank her out of the car, put handcuffs on her, and they're like trying to put handcuffs on her, and they're fighting with her. And he makes the little girl get to the front seat. And he's telling the little girl to tell her mom that she's getting arrested. And which is the most traumatic thing in the world, because you're 10 years old and a cop pulls you to the front seat of your car for nothing and is telling you to tell your own mother that she's going to jail. Like, what child is going to do that? What kid's going to have the wherewithal to be like, "Hey, mom, stop. You're going to prison." The fuck?
I just picture like
what the fuck? And then my mindset is like,
it's like, is the child like crying as she's like doing each individual?
Yeah,
like,
she has to be bawling. She has to be fucking terrified.
And then what happens to the kids?
Yeah, exactly. What happens to the kids? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they ended up just letting her go. But I'm like, why'd you get to the point why'd you pull out of the car at this point? You just let it go, just to let it go. But like, my thing is, you have supervisors, you have captains, you have chiefs. Like, why wouldn't you just call for help? She's not going anywhere. You pulled her over. She stopped for you. Mm-hmm. There's kids in the car. You have her information. Just call back. Hey, this woman's deaf.
You have acknowledgement that she's deaf.
Yeah, you have acknowledgement she's deaf. Like, what do I do next? Like, it's a simple phone call. Technology is stupid fast nowadays. Almost happens in seconds. Like, you just make the phone call.